Y'all, good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is. It's raining. Welcome to the vlog. It's just me right now at this very moment. It's been kind of a crazy couple of days, so we're dividing and conquering right now. I think we said last time Gaines has the flu.
We had to change the sheets. I had influenza running rampant.
Yes,
I don't know.
Our daughter Gaines has the flu. So she is still home with the flu. I'm gonna just set y'all down so I don't have to hold this. Here she goes, getting everything situated like you like it, right? Okay, I don't even have a long time to talk to y'all, but I didn't want to be holding the camera. Okay, Gaines has the flu. She is at home. I had a doctor's appointment to run to, and then I've got to go pick Brooks up from school. I got done a little bit early with my appointment, so I was like, maybe I can run into the grocery store without him so that I can like shop sort of in peace, but I don't have long. I have like 30 minutes. So I'm gonna try to run in and get the few things that we need. As far as the budget and stuff goes, we have been doing Aldi for like the primary groceries that are cheaper there, but then there's certain things that we get at Walmart that are either cheaper there or they don't carry them at Aldi. That's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna run in. I think I should have time to get the few things that I need here. But in the meantime, I apologize that there has not been all the videos this week. There have not been quite as many as there usually are because, for one, Gaines has the flu. So like today we were gonna film something at a certain time, and then she had fallen asleep on the couch, and we were like, well shoot, we can't like yell and be loud and be making a video right now while she's asleep on the couch. And then I had to run out to this appointment today. So it is what it is. This is real life, and this is how you make it work, and you change up your plans and things get to where they need to be. I think the last video we had mentioned, I don't even know how much I'm supposed to go into at this point on like updating on budget stuff. I probably won't, so I can run into the store. I was about to tell y'all some things about like the calculations. Last time we had mentioned the extra $600 we had left over, what we were gonna do with that, where that was gonna go. I'm not gonna go into all of that right now, but a portion of the discussion of that money is that there are some things with, if you can't tell, it's raining. It's Alabama, so it's not freezing cold. We don't have snow. It is February. We have had a crap ton of rain lately, and we've had several days where it will be like 70 degrees. With that comes the fact that your grass starts growing in the middle of February. The weeds actually start growing. The grass doesn't really grow too much yet, but random weeds and like the places, the natural areas where there's supposed to be pine straw and all this stuff. We're in the process of trying to sell our house. The goal is to sell our house and get the most money we can for it. Obviously, y'all know that saga. And it's not a great practice in selling your house to have your yard looking like crap. So it's actually pretty important in this process to provide for our yard. We're trying to find the best ways to do that without spending a bunch of money. This is kind of like a, I guess I should say, unexpected. We totally didn't expect to, first of all, still have our house on the market in February. Second of all, to be needing to do like any seriously important, expensive yard work in the middle of February while we're trying to sell our house. We do have a lot of like natural area in our yard that has had leaves and stuff falling it from fall, and obviously most of those leaves are gone, but some are still there. Pine straw needs to be like fluffed and added to look nice for, you know, curb appeal of the house is important. Basically, we talked through it all, and we're like, okay, we're gonna need to take a portion of that leftover money and put it towards some things for the yard. Like, you can't just have a really terrible crappy yard and still sell your house. Especially at this point, we're like, we've got to do whatever we can to make it look nice. That's where some of that is going. All that to say, we have been doing a few other, it's really crazy because like when we listed our house, we're like, okay, everything's good to go, everything's ready. But the longer it sits on the market, for one, there's more things that you like think that, okay, I've done this, I'm not gonna have to do this in this house again. Like, for example, cleaning the outside of the windows or whatever, which obviously isn't happening today. But stuff like that after it's been 6-7 months, it needs doing again. Then like little things have come along the way. Like we had a light that wasn't working and a fan. We had to get that figured out. So Cullen was working on some of those projects yesterday.
Whoa. Oh man. I almost took my head off. I had the remote in my pocket. Whoops. Oh.
intentions of filming some things we did to like totally rearrange and kind of restage the basement. And then in the middle of taking down a fan and having stuff everywhere, we got a request for a showing. And we're like, shoot, clean all this stuff up. No more projects can happen today. Anyways, we got that done. But so there's several things that we're working on as we're kind of re-preparing some things for doing an open house and people coming through and all of that. So anyways, that's what we're doing. I have a short amount of time to run in and get these groceries, so I'm gonna go kind of try to do that, and I'll take y'all with me and see how it goes. I think if I don't film anything, it's because I forgot and I was trying to hurry, but hopefully I'm gonna take y'all with me. Okay, here we go, let's go. Anybody else strap your person to the buggy? All right, so Gaines drinks these every day, and we found that even if you get the Pediasure, Costco or something in the big box, it is actually cheaper to get the Walmart brand. They do have one that's like with fiber, but they don't have that today. If you look at the little orange thing, it tells you like the price per ounce. So if I get this bigger one, 17.5 cents per ounce. If I get these in a smaller container, it's 18 cents per ounce. So although it's more cost up front, I think it's better to just go ahead and get the less expensive one, and then we have them and we don't have to come back as often. And I forgot my graphing calculator. 2238 plus. See, this makes me nervous because this calculator, I feel like it's gonna get messed up. Here goes my list and my notes. There it is. All right, we bought massive quantities of pet food last time. Ada needs bones. This dog has like a chewing issue. I need to find her something. This, she needs like a legit actual bone to chew on. Oh, here we go. That should be perfect. Just kidding, that's like the size of her whole body. Okay, note to Cullen, because we usually buy her like rawhides. We usually buy these because this is just like a good little treat. Takes her a minute to eat and it lasts not too long though, but it gets her calmed down. But those are $19.94. And then one of these though, that's probably better for you, that's gonna take her longer to eat. It's like an actual bone she can chew on. It's only $3.86. Like this would last her so much longer. Oh, look at this one. This one is $1.94. She used to love these. I might get her one of these because she'll like pick all the sides off of it. Okay, this is probably way too much info on our dog's bones. Plus 386, 447. Okay, I think I might also try this. This is only $2.66. And it says it's a long-lasting chew rolled around a savory middle. Might be something that would work well for her. She just gets so anxious and crazy, and if she has something to chew on, it helps. Let's see how this goes. Ella needs coffee, and this is some super cheap coffee with the extra calf. We're not particular on our coffee. And tea. Where's the tea that I like? Shoot, I don't see it. It's one of these. Oh, there it is. It's in the back. It's in the back. It's in the back. Positive Energy Sweet Tangerine, yas. And this right here is the real MVP in the caffeine game. This is the only thing that works for me. It's technically Mio right here. This is like the Walmart off-brand. So for the Mio per ounce, it's $2.15 per ounce. For the Walmart brand, it's like, if you get a big one, $1.28 per ounce. Like that is a huge difference. And then these powder ones are, what is that, $1.59 per ounce? Is that? See, but this is regulated because they're in packets. This, I feel like we end up squirting too much in there, so it doesn't actually last as long as it should. So for us, this is more cost effective. Oh snap, here's these y'all told us about. Instead of baking some cookies, put this in our warmer, $2. I think it's worth it for the house, for the purpose of the house. Please, somebody, firehouse. All right, I had to cut y'all off on the choosing of the rest of the items because I was running out of time, and it doesn't seem like it would take that much time to talk to the camera about what I'm about to buy, but it just does for me. Like, I'm spitting everywhere too. My mental capacity only can do so much at one time. So I got a couple more things which I will show to y'all when we get home. You may be asking yourself, why did I not just do Walmart grocery pickup? And the answer to that would be because I waited too late in the day to reserve it, and so by the time I went to reserve it, they didn't have a spot available to pick it up until, okay, well, we're just gonna be off symmetry because I can't fix that. I'll just come over here. I couldn't pick it up until like between 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock p.m., which I'm sure is a super busy time. And the last time I did it at a busy time, I had to wait for like 30 minutes to get the groceries in the car. And I was like, okay, well, I could have like gone in and gotten them myself. Anyways, I'm glad I did because I needed to pick a different bone for Ada, and I couldn't have done that through Walmart grocery pickup. I needed to pick a different cat litter because whatever we've been getting isn't working as well as it used to. I think we've been getting a different type. And then also, kind of a good and a bad is that I wouldn't have found those little like scent warmer things. I wouldn't have known. I mean, I guess I would have known because y'all told me to look them up, but I don't know, I wouldn't have seen them and I wouldn't have thought about it. And it is something that we do want to put in our house so that we don't just keep burning up brownies. Now that I'm stopped, I can fix y'all. So I found the vanilla like cookie scent or whatever, and then after I found those, I found some mahogany whatever, which smells like the dang mahogany teakwood candles from Bath & Body Works, which are my favorite. Smells like Cullen and his cologne and just manly. I got 2 of those. I feel like at this point in my life, I consider that a splurge, but I'm like, it was $4. It's okay. And I wouldn't have just done it if we weren't trying to sell our house and trying to make everything like presentable and smell good. So, okay, anyways, I'm gonna go get Brooks.
Hey, bud. His coat on because it's wet. I guess it's water.
It's fine.
So,
oh, okay,
got a
got
soggy
it.
coat in there,
Oh,
Mama.
no. Thank you. Bye.
How's Jane's feeling?
She's better. She's still had on and off fever, but she's feeling not quite as terrible. I'm assuming there's like 6 people in her class that have had it. So, and her symptoms are the exact same they were last year.
Okay.
We didn't take her in just because we're just going to treat it like a, you know, the same.
Get something else.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Right,
So,
well,
thank
awesome
you.
afternoon.
You
Tell her we're
too.
thinking about her. We missed her.
We will.
Bye,
Thank
Brooks.
you. Say bye-bye. You are. Did you have a good day? How was it? What'd you do? Oh, you trying to get Cutie in there? They don't fall while I'm pulling into this parking spot. Hey, how's your day? Good? Good. I'm so glad. Cool. You want to say hey to the camera? I was vlogging earlier. Say hey. You want to tell them what you did today?
No.
No. Was your teacher back?
Yes.
She was?
Yeah.
Had she been sick?
Yes, I did.
You think so? Okay. I'm glad you got Cutie up in her seatbelt. Do you want to run to the store with me real quick?
No.
No? What if we need more eggs to make breakfast tomorrow? Doesn't care. Until tomorrow. Then he's going to be disappointed if we don't have any. It is gum. Well, Brooks and I decided not to go to Aldi. Don't fall out anything. Not to go to Aldi to get the rest of the stuff because I needed to get the camera back to Cullen so he could edit this video that you're watching right now, and because I remembered I had a couple of frozen things in the car that didn't need to melt. So I'll run in, put these things in, and show y'all what else I got. Great, hood rat.
I'm a hood rat.
Thanks for holding down the flu fort here while I was gone.
The flu fort, I like that.
Yeah, the flu, well, I don't really like it.
I mean, we have a flu.
No, I know. I like what it's called.
Like
yeah, the flu
fort.
fort. The flu fort. Okay, so I told you I was gonna show the other things I got, and y'all are just gonna have to not judge us because it's all unhealthy stuff. And I didn't intentionally not show y'all that. I just was in the frozen section. Cullen likes pot pies.
The dollar ones are better. I don't know, Marie
94 cents.
Yeah, Marie Calendar.
Yeah, well, I almost didn't even buy you any.
She is good, but those I grew up on.
Well, I didn't even almost buy you any because the Marie Calendar ones were like $2.84.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I can't be buying a $2.84 like for a whole meal. That's crazy. But these were 94 cents. So I got 4 of those. Got some corn dogs because that's one of the things our kids like to eat sometimes. I got these. These are like the off-brand of the Swiffer like wipe up stuff. And I use one of these to dust, and I will like dust my entire house. I know they're made for Swiffers on the floor, and I'll sometimes use them for that, but I also just pick them up and just walk around and dust stuff with them. I know they make dusting specific things, but those are more expensive. This works perfectly great. I also got some pizzas because on movie night we like to have pizza, and these, I don't even remember how much they are, but I think I looked at a price comparison thing, and the Walmart ones are cheaper. The Aldi ones, they're just not my favorite.
They're
the
like,
Aldi pizzas really aren't that
they're
great.
kind of like cardboard tasting. They're
Well,
thin,
they're
and,
thin
crunchy.
and crunchy.
I even tried
and
to grill one last week because it says great for grilling. And I will say, I did modify it. I put barbecue sauce and shrimp, popcorn shrimp, and onion on it, but it curled up like a...
It was more like a flatbread.
Yeah.
And I mean, they were okay. But these are like really good, and they're very similar to your like DiGiorno or Freschetta or whatever. Oh, and then I told y'all I got this one, and then this is the other one. I got mahogany and sandalwood.
Oh, cool. So you just put these on a cookie sheet and put them in the oven?
That would actually be a good idea. We could do that. But no, we put them in our little wax melter thing. So,
Yeah.
Oh, and I got some more elderberry because the kids are out of elderberry. And when Cullen went, I said not to get the off-brand because we were in the heat of it.
Yeah.
It's probably the same, but I just felt better using the real brand. But I got the off-brand.
Nice,
Just one more
nice.
thing of it.
You
So
showed the dog bones?
showed the dog bones. Talked probably too much about the dog bones.
Pick a card, any card.
We should probably walk out of this room because they probably can't hear us. That movie is loud. Let's just go around this corner right here. Oh my
Pick a card,
gosh.
any card.
Wow.
Holy
I
cards.
can't believe that actually happened.
I didn't believe it until I saw the UPS guy walking up, and I was like, this is still fake. And I'm still in like a little disbelief because the fact that we have to scratch and, I don't know. I've already got some stuff in the Amazon cart, so I'm gonna go.
Cullen, that
See?
wasn't the plan.
It was for the salt.
Oh, okay.
For
I was
the-
about to
for
say,
the,
like, just
aquarium
because we
salt.
have these $50 gift cards now doesn't mean that you just get to just go spend all the money.
And by the way,
it's still got to be budgeted.
salt was like only $12 on Amazon, and I think it's like 20 something in the
pretty good
store.
deal. That's a pretty good deal.
I was like, wait, why haven't I gotten this sooner? Or we budgeted this sooner? But now look,
Well, and
all the gift cards came.
that's $1,300 worth of gift cards. And a couple people asked us, what are we gonna do about them? Like, are we gonna budget them? And we definitely are. That's gonna be money that's gonna be taken from like what we've set aside for groceries or whatever else in the next time for the budgeting, that we can take that money and put it towards the snowball. That's really exciting. Like, it frees up some extra cash.
All right, pick a card, any card. I'm gonna close my eyes.
Okay. And then what happens?
It is a $50 Amazon. Am I right?
Yes, what'd you do? How did you do that?
Magic.
You opened your eyes after I pulled it?
I knew it was in the middle. Like I was like, okay,
Oh
Amazon's
my
in the
gosh.
middle.
Don't show them the number, now they can go and cash
No,
it
you gotta
in.
scratch it off. You gotta scratch off the
Oh,
pen.
okay.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and hopefully we'll be back
You giving me a hug. That's
to
nice.
normal footage and stuff once these kids in the flu fort get out of here.
I don't have any, my thoughts today are all out the window, so that I just didn't talk. I don't
All right.
know, I didn't say anything.
We'll see you later. Catch
Good job, bye.